Let's go, let's go. There was that market bell. Hope everyone out there is having a great morning so far. Let's go. The chat's popping off today. Let's go, King. We got Mason, Jerry, Zach, Christian, Joseph, Logan. What's up, Brandon Trzynski? Got my sneaks. Let's go. That's badass. Barkus. All right, guys. Hey, let's get into it, though. The S&P 500 opened up a little bit higher today than I think many people thought, especially considering what was going on in the Middle East over the weekend. I'm very surprised that the SPY had a big move up. Now, am I super surprised? No. It's been pretty choppy lately, and that's one of the big things I wanted to talk about. First thing this morning is the amount of chop on the SPY. Like, sure, the SPY is moving down. You know, you can't get around that right now. Since March 21st, SPY has done nothing but fall. So, like, literally, we're almost one whole month of just SPY consolidating at this point. It seems weird to say that, doesn't it? Because there's been a lot mixed in. And it's been causing these huge moves to the downside. And then the very next morning, the SPY will come ripping right back. So I'm very curious today. Are we going to have a move similar to Friday? Or Thursday, I mean, like where the market came roaring back to life before selling back off? Like, is today going to be another recovery day up into the trend? Seems like every time the past couple weeks the SPY falls, it runs right back up into this trend again. So that's definitely going to be an ongoing thing to watch for me, is this big trend line and the 518 resistance coming up here in the short term. Now, for open today, let me pull up my watch list here. Oh my gosh, Thinkorswim. How dare them? They do this every time. I gotta re-log in now, don't I? It was all good, I swear.
All right, all right, all right.
I'm gonna blame Schwab. All right, let's check out that earnings calendar, though, because that's going to also be pretty huge for the week. Goldman Sachs reported this morning with Charles Schwab, ticker symbol GS on Goldman, the bigger one, moving up very well. So they reported some good earnings. I bet that their trading division did very well. Usually does. Let's see. JP Morgan's did good, so I would definitely think that Goldman's did. Yeah, fueled by trading and investment banking. I knew it. I knew it before I even looked. But this was one of the big articles I saw this morning. DJT is issuing additional shares, which is no good here for the stock. DJT is dying off today, guys. It's one of the worst stocks out there, honestly. One of the worst ones at this moment. Oh yeah, Outlaw, hit that like, guys. Let's go. Putting some pressure on me, Zach. Plus 2,700 return on a trade. Or a bet is a lot to ask for. Yeah, it is, Mason. I'll tell you what, I'm mad, man. I am pretty upset that Bryson did not pull it out for me on the Masters. That damn guy could have pulled it. Hey, what's up? Gia Trainers, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate you. Sent me the lock and off topic. Were you guys talking about that parlay that Zach did? One of the parlays? Man, I'm pissed. I really could have done well with the Bryson there. Not that good, but you know, it would have made me happy. Whoa. Here we go. Yeah, Goldman's leading the way on the watch list, plus 5%. Bank of America, plus 2.6%. Royal Caribbean, ticker symbol RCL, doing pretty hot this morning. Good to see. I know they were doing pretty bad last week, so it's a good turnaround. DraftKings coming up even. Maybe good betting numbers with the Masters. I don't know. We'll see. I would bet that this Masters was probably the most bet on Masters. You know, I don't know those stats, but I would think it could be close. Mason said Bryson has no composure. Yeah. Yeah. He's okay. Ricky said UFC 300 was crazy. Yeah, you know, me and my girlfriend watched a lot of that. I thought it was pretty good. That BMF fight was hilarious, man. And I'll tell you what, the girls fighting at the end, I don't know how the hell the one in the red did not, like, Zhong Hao Lee or something. I don't know how she didn't choke out the other lady. Like, I don't get it. James said DraftKings definitely made money off me for the Masters. Oh, shit. Yeah. I like betting on golf, though. I think it's really fun. There's some cool shit you can bet on. I made the mistake of buying pre-market and everything is going south. Yeah. You bought in pre-market, huh? Yeah, I'm not a big pre-market guy. Especially since options don't really go pre-market, but... Haha, James says, I love it, but I suck at it. Gotta stick with hockey. Whoa. I used to bet on some hockey. I like it quite a bit. The thing that I used to like doing with hockey is if the over was only like 1 or 1.5, I would take the over because, or not the over, but the spread, I guess. Because what would happen is that these teams, they'll end up scoring like empty netters at the end. So it ends up like, you know, even if they're only up by 1, it's like they might end up by 2 or 3. You know, it's kind of funny sometimes. I used to like try to take advantage of that. Man, Bank of America was having a pretty good morning with Goldman, though. That's for sure. I think Bank of America reports tomorrow, is it? No. Did they report? Oh, it is tomorrow. I'm right. Before open. I missed it up there at the top. Yeah. Bank of America and Morgan Stanley tomorrow. The big day. What do you guys think on the earnings calendar for this week? What's your favorite day? Some people probably like Wednesday with the LVS and Discover. I mean, you gotta like Thursday, though. I'm sure most people out there are gonna say Thursday. Taiwan Semiconductors, Netflix. There's not really too much else that day, I guess. Alaskan Airlines. I mean, KeyBank will be probably pretty big. Friday, American Express, Procter & Gamble. Go ahead and screenshot this if you guys want to. Like we said on last night's video, there's really nothing on the economic calendar. Now, there's a little bit of stuff like retail sales this morning. Tomorrow, there's building permits. I mean, there's nothing too crazy, though, at the end of the day. Nothing huge like there was. No inflation data. Palantir, not bad. Coming back alive. Let's look through the Mag 7. Let's go Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Meta. Man, Apple selling back down again. Too bad. Microsoft holding up very well. Meta is not the best today. I don't like this movement on them so far. Let's see, Tesla. Whoa, Tessie. Oof. I know that's going to piss some traders off today. Nobody out there wants to see Tesla move like this. That is, besides me. I'm one of the big ones. I'd rather play it down all day. I can't go bullish on him yet. Maybe in the short term we'll see something, but... Yeah, it's a good drop, though, down to 166. Music sounds like a slightly scratched CD. What? You're right. What the hell's going on with that? What in the... Let me switch that up real quick there. That's bothering me. Now that you said it. Hang on. All right. How's this? You're right. That was kind of annoying, wasn't it? Once you said it, I finally heard it too. Felt like I was having a seizure. Yeah, once I heard that, I was like, I'm getting that off of here. That sounds bad. Someone's looking for bookmap on Tesla in the Discord. Let me throw it out there real quick. Consider removing instruments to lower the load. All right. Let's lower the load. Yeah, 165 is pretty big here coming up short term. Definitely big support. There's not really too much overhead. There's a little bit of sellers coming in at 168. $160 is pretty big down here too. Oh yeah. There's 399,000 shares stacked up at 160. The Tigers decided to play like a T-ball team. Yeah, that was bad, man. The Tiger Woods that was one of the worst things I've seen in a while. Granted, you know, it's the Masters. So, like, old guys always play the Masters. Sometimes old guys win. Did you guys see Bernhard Langer? Oh my gosh. Bernhard Langer, like, had a top 10 at, like, 60 years old or some shit. I couldn't believe what I even witnessed. How old is that guy? Oh, he's 66. Okay. In 2020, he became the oldest player in Masters history to make a cut at age 63 and finished tied 29th. It's pretty cool. I really like Langer. I think he's one of my favorite players. If not my favorite, but it's hard to call an old guy player your favorite, right? You always want to call somebody on the young circuit that. Yeah, I'll give you that, James. And considering he was probably on, like, I don't know how many Percocets or, like, Xanaxes at the same time. I have PTSD now from that music. Oh, Jason, no. Man, Tessie's still going, guys. Almost getting down to 165. It's almost there. Holy shit, let's go. Man. SPY, a lot of consolidation up here at the top, but I like this setup on SPY because I really like the resistance. To me, unless you're already long, there's zero reason to go long right now until this breaks resistance and then starts to go, in my opinion. I'm sure some people might try to front run calls or something, and that's okay, you know, if you're looking at something else, but for me, I'm really watching this resistance. I'm not going to be looking at anything long until this resistance starts to break. Maybe catch a move up to like 516. Something within that little range there is what I would look for, but probably going to be slow and choppy at open here, which I don't want to see. I want to see it fall back off, which, considering the geopolitical news with Israel and Iran, I really can't believe that they're not moving more than they are here. I'm kind of bewildered, actually, that it's not, that it's not doing that. Pretty crazy, actually. Been a pretty good start to the day, though. I know SPY kind of sucks here. But overall, you know, we saw Goldman had this 5% move. And we're starting to see some of the tech stocks do pretty well. Look at NVIDIA today. Breaking the high of Friday at 894. Looking good there. What the... Look at NVIDIA. Yeah, exactly. Tom the Perma Bear. Get out of here, Randy. See, I really like that NVIDIA here is breaking its resistance. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. That makes me feel like if that stays this way, I would think SPY could have a good chance to get up above its resistance too. Let's see. Let's go over to Google. I didn't look at them yet. Good move in pre-market, but came right back down. Sucks there. Whoa. Talk about the crazy music now. Even the Gengar indicator's green today, Randy said. What? I feel like Gengar's been pretty green. It's weird to me that everybody's going green. All right, all right. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. Oh man, sorry guys. I was cutting the grass yesterday and I got the allergies got me real good. Freaking pollen. Thanks a lot, bees. I was cutting down all types of shit. Little trees and the yard was dirty. Yeah, more like smoke in the grass, Mason. No, I'm just kidding. I wish that's what it was from. I wouldn't even care then. Get some raw local honey. Ooh, I should, Ricky. We actually have a little, like, beekeeper place pretty close to us. That'd be kind of cool. I think it's just somebody who does it, like, in their yard, but they always say that they're selling honey, so. I gotta stop and get some cash. They're probably cash only. I used all my cash at the damn golf this weekend. I played golf like shit. Definitely no good on Tom's end here. SPY, still chopping around. Just waiting for that breakout opportunity up above 515.35. Or a breakdown opportunity as it comes, but I want to see a bit more of a setup for that. I think GDX might be at a good entry point now. Ticker symbol GDX. Let's see. GDX. Yeah, sold off a little bit, like 33.40 support. Maybe 33 even. Yeah, I like 33. Down there's really good support, but this has been a pretty good range here for GDX. Mainly stayed in here. Look at the daily. Ooh. I don't like to see the daily have this much resistance. No way, they got this song on here this morning. This is cool. This one sounds awesome. Amazon, let's see it. Let's see it. AMZN. I know it was one of the, oh. I was gonna say one of the worst ones, but now I see why you're calling it. All right. Yeah, starting to see a lot of these bigger tech stocks come back. This could be good for the SPY today. Wow, Nvidia blasting 901.93. Almost back up to the high from last week. Let's go. This is pretty fire here. Mason said the Hawks theme song. What are the Hawks? What the hell is the Hawks? Oh, Blackhawks. I was like, what the hell is the Hawks? I was thinking of like the Iowa Hawkeyes. I thought that's who you meant for a minute, like Caitlin Clark's theme song. I was like, oh, that's cool, but... Let's go look at US 10Y. Oh yeah, still moving higher. Watching that trend that's coming into play on US 10Y. Been moving pretty consistently off of that. Very consistently. We also have our consistent trend going on with the SPY overhead as well. You know, it's moved above it a couple times, but man, I'll tell you what, the rejections on this trend are pretty consistent. And even the bounces once it moves above are pretty darn consistent too. Like, this is gonna be like a little arrow fest here, but I mean, there's so many hits on this lately that it's pretty insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 like near perfect touches. And I could actually draw a couple more arrows if we're gonna call it non-perfect touches, but something like you know, like something like on Thursday they would call a perfect touch, like literally right on the line pretty much. But then something like Tuesday and Wednesday, they wouldn't really call that a perfect touch because it moved above it a little bit in pre-market there. It wasn't right on it, although it still was close. Same thing on Tuesday morning, very close to it, but still, either way, big resistances here, big rejections. The SPY is Could end up retesting that again. Wouldn't be surprised with all this bullshit chop going on. Definitely not my favorite. You know, I see in Discord, everyone's looking at the FedWatch tool. Why don't we check it out? Look at what the percentages are for a rate cut. Okay. Looks like they're still set to cut in September, but July's is, man, still flipped. Pretty insane to see that, guys. Everyone was looking at cuts in March at first, then they got pushed out to May, then June. Now July's pushed out. Now it's September. It's like, holy shit. Imagine if something really does happen in the Middle East and then like our economy goes nuts. That'll be even crazier. Hopefully inflation doesn't go nuts. That's the key there. The song's badass. I like these remixes of these older songs. It's pretty cool. Tesla touched 165. Ooh. Did it. Oh, I gotta look at that on the book map. You know that had a big hit there. Oh my god. 284,000 volume on that hit. I gotta take a little screenshot of this one. I gotta restart this in a minute. After the stream, I'll do it, but... Yeah, 160 is pretty big on the book map too for Tesla. I'll scroll down a little bit. Let's see if it pops up there at the bottom. It should. There it is. 411,000 shares there. Pretty big support though, I'd say. All right, let's get a poll going today. Yeah, it could be, Randy. I guess he could technically say that anytime, but I would highly doubt it. What is, what do you look at? What's YCC, Randy? Let me know. Palmer says, I need cuts. Please cut me, baby. That's pretty good. Man, poor Tesla here is still looking brutal. Unlike Amazon, which came back. I mean... I like seeing Microsoft pop up. That's a good move today. And I really like a lot of these stocks that are moving up. They're kind of similar. You know, they all gapped up and then they're just sitting here chopping around the high today. And I like these because you can use that high as like an entry point. Like if we see a good breakout happen, you know, you could enter and maybe catch a much larger move than what we're going to see like in this little chop zone here. We'll probably see a much larger move like up and out of this little range if it were to happen. Hell yeah, Mason. Let's go, guys. Smash it up. Oh yeah, Microsoft. There we go, there we go. Starting to heat up a little bit there. Hey, Google, okay. Would it be wise to jump in Tesla given how much it has dropped? Ooh. honestly, if for a quick intraday scalp, I think it's pretty good. Right on with 165 support. If I were gonna pick a spot to do it, this would be the spot. Especially, like, I like that the candles are starting to change a little bit too. You know, we're seeing a lot more green 1 minute candles within a short time frame than we have the whole move down this morning. So yeah, I like it right here. And another reason I like it is because you can keep that stop tight. Like, if we start to move down and, like, get the 164.70, 164.50, I mean, you can just cut right there pretty easily, in my opinion. Cut it up real good. Gotta go, not go. Had to go check something real quick in the background. Really fast. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Sorry, guys. Had to make sure my tax extension got approved. I thought about it and I was like, holy shit, I forgot about that thing. I was like, it better be approved, or else I'm late. One or the other. Oh, Mason, Mason, an extension doesn't give you an extension on paying for it, only for filing. But a lot of people do extensions. It's not like it's that bad or anything. Extensions, I do extensions every year because I don't really like filing all that much. But you're still required to pay it by the 14th. You have to pay an estimated amount based off your income, or else you get penalized, one or the other. You're gonna have to pay interest or whatever if you don't want to get your door kicked down. Yeah, for real, man, for real. Would it be wise to jump in Tesla? Yeah, I do still like it down there on that support. Let's go back to it. Tesla on support, looking good. I mean, it's not setting up bad at all. Did you just get your taxes done? No, that's kind of why the extension is going in, Xbox. Yeah, get this, with an extension, I think I have till like July to get it done or something now. It's pretty insane, like how long. But no, it'll be done soon. It just little late. See, my accountant got so busy and I didn't get certain forms until fairly late. So they told me, they're like, hey, we'll give you the estimated amount, just file for an extension and then you're all good. You know, and I just do what I'm told, guys. The CPA knows more than I do. But they always get it all good. They'll send the dogs to get you now. Yeah, I've seen some stuff like that, Xbox. There's a bunch of jokes with the ATF and the dogs. It's always... Apple making a comeback, Nolan said. Is it? That'll be nice to see. All right, we're fast forwarding this song. Sorry, guys. I hope nobody liked that one. Hey, what's going on here with Apple? Getting a little, like, wedge or something going here? What's going on? Yeah, a little trend, I guess. Yeah, this one's good. H&R Block software going on and off. Oh, that's weird, OG. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Don't want to see that. Hope everybody out there's doing good, though, this week. I know I had a pretty good weekend here. Played some golf. Had some fun. Chilled out yesterday. Mowed the grass. Which kind of sucked. Got bad allergies now. But it's okay. My hands, my fingers are hurting today. I don't know if it's from the grass combined with like cutting all these bushes or if it's from golf. I think it's from golf. I can't type my tickers in. I'm just kidding. Imagine if it was that bad that you couldn't type. I'm sure somebody out there has like arthritis like that or something. I'm probably getting carpal tunnel from all the typing. Spy sliding. Xbox says WTF Neo. Man, Neo is, yeah. Brutal, man. Brutal. This year's been pretty fire, but, you know, I'll say this. Neo has been the one, little dark spot where I'm like, yeah. That one has sucked this year. And it's crazy because, like, the big money play, they're still in those. Granted, they expire in June, but, like, man, if Neo comes back at all by June now, I'm going to be very surprised. Like, extremely surprised. EV, yeah, you're right. Mason is right, though. The whole EV sector's taking a hit. It's not just them. Like, Lucid, Rivian, I mean, all the little companies are kind of taking it. I want to see BYD. BYDDF, that's it. This is a Chinese EV company, but it's like one that has taken off more than Neo or any of them have. It's been pretty flat, but they do have good moves now and again. I know Warren Buffett used to have this one. I think he might have cut it, but I'm not sure. At least he cut some of it. All right, Spy. Switching back to it on the 1 minute. Falling off like crazy down under the 514 support. Obviously, no move above resistance, so no reason to be long like we talked about. Good to see it having a nice volatile move down, though. That's pretty fire. Those are some big red candles there. Yeah, Jason literally just said big red candles. That's funny. Yeah, literally terrible here. BYD's popular in Singapore. Nice, Carlo. Huh. Good scouting on that one. All right, gotta switch back to Tesla as the Spy sells off. Man, where was that Spy? Woo. Yeah, it's pretty insane right there. Wow. Damn, Spy. Now this is the movement I expected today. Good turnover, though. Great turnover. How's the VIX? Hey, there we go. There we go, VIX. I knew it'd be up a little, but good to see it that bright green. Hell yeah, let's go. I don't know if you guys are interested in this at all, but look at these big moves that VIX has had in these weird patterns here over the past 5 years or so. Since like 2017, I've noticed there's been like these big wedges where VIX will fall down and reject off these trend lines a ton until they finally break, and then it'll explode. Look at what it did on Friday. It actually tested that trend perfectly again. There's something up with these patterns on the VIX. I don't know what the fuck it is, though. Like, it's a very weird pattern that goes on within these wedges. It's so weird, guys. I mean, and they line up. Like, would it just be coincidence? I highly doubt it. Like, there's some weirdness going on here, like some type of like cycle in the market, or like, yeah, something. It's weird though. Curious where VIX gets to in the short term here. That recent high with that wick is up around 1917, 1920. How far will SPY go? Well, I'm watching 512 coming up first. I don't see it getting under 510 today at all, so yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. 512 support, literally bounced right on it. Right on support.
Don't believe the narcissism when everyone projects and expects you to listen to them. Make no mistake, I live in a prison that I built myself, it is my religion. And they say that I am the sick boy. Easy to say when you don't take the risk, boy. Welcome to the narcissism. You're united under our indifference. Feed yourself with my life's work.
Wow. Yeah, 512 support. Gotta watch that though. It's a big level from Friday even. Had an intraday move there. Couple intraday bounces there actually. TV's got me dying. Alright, go run and grab a water real quick. Bam. Got our great value water here from Walmart. I'll tell you what, Walmart's been upping their game lately. Not with water, but man, they're carrying all the good products and shit. The only thing I don't like buying there necessarily is meat, but it's not terrible. It sucks though, because there's like no butchers around me. I don't have the freezer space to buy a cow. Although I've been looking into buying half a cow or something lately. Honestly, that's the way to go. I just can't. I don't have the space for that. I barely have enough space to put pizza rolls in the fucking freezer. Yeah, Mason, I mean, people really do buy cows, man. I'm sure you've heard of that, right? It's pretty smart to do. You can save a ton of money, get a lot of good cuts of steak and beef and stuff. It's good. I need to buy one. I might buy a freezer just to buy a cow, honestly. Get a little chest freezer or something. It is a ton of beef. My sister's husband, they buy a cow like once a year, twice a year or something. And, man, I think they said that they got like, it's fucking nuts though, guys. Like, I think he said like 80 something pounds of ground beef. And then like, with beef ribs, they got like, I don't even know, something like 120 pounds of beef ribs? Like, what the hell? I asked the guy how he picked it up, and I said, well, why don't you just fill up the freezer? And he goes, well, we can't carry it after we fill it up. It weighs so much. I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, I didn't think of that. That makes sense. All right, back to Tesla here. TSLA. Mason. That had to have been intended. He goes, holy cow. Oh, God. That's pretty good, though, honestly, dude. That was a good one. I think you can get half or a quarter from Costco, right? I didn't know that, Palmer. I did not know that. I know around me, though, I could just drive like 30 minutes to like a farm or something. But Margaret says, hey, I sell longhorn meat. Let me know if you want some. Longhorn meat is comparable to chicken in the fat content, so it's healthier. Wow, okay. Longhorn meat, I'll have to hit you up for that. How do you sell it? Is it like steaks or like? Longhorn meat. Now I'm curious. That's like chicken. So it's a leaner. They look pretty good on pictures. Got QQQ bouncing with Tesla. Let's check on Apple here. We're gonna have to switch over to the SM bot here too. SOL said, should I sell my Apple call? I'm not liking the bullishness on this one. Yeah, I mean, I'm not too bullish on it, so. Imagine if you could buy raw meats from Texas Roadhouse. That'd be kind of cool. I'm surprised they don't do that. They probably would run out. Market's choppy, Nolan said. Yeah, look at the Apple chop. Definitely right. Here we go, talking about food again. Man, every time it's that time of the morning where I start getting hungry. I'm like, we're talking about food, I guess. Yeah, SPY support though, big around 512. See how much that held up there? Definitely a huge spot. Now, Tesla did break 165. That was a pretty clear break. Just a bit of a fake out there, obviously, with the market holding. Saul, are you, with your Apple calls, are you up on them or what? I'm not too bullish on it, though. Not at the moment. Poor Apple. I think they just had more bad news. Wow. Look at this article. Apple loses top smartphone maker crown to Samsung. I'll tell you what, my iPhone camera, it's good when it works right, but it sucks most of the time. It like never focuses correctly, and man, it pisses me off. The fact it's not easy to use it with the settings and shit, it's annoying. I don't know. It annoys the hell out of me. But I like everything else about the iPhone. Very annoying when I can pick up my Galaxy S8 Plus and get like instant crystal clear pictures, but my iPhone that's supposed to be great can't even do it right. Now, don't get me wrong, when they come out good, they come out great, but it's annoying. That's pretty crazy though. They lost the crown of the top smartphone maker here. Huh. Pretty negative to see. My phone, I take a picture, I have to keep it still for a couple seconds after it's blurry. Yeah, it is. Exactly, Mason. Yes, I go to Snapchat and I take my pictures on there and then just save them, dude. I mean, they have it down. Like, if iPhone's normal camera program could do what Snapchat's does, it'd be perfect. I don't get how they can't do that, or like why they're not. Like, it just makes no sense to me. But whatever. DJT, let's see it. DJT. Ooh. Xbox goes, watch a YouTube video on your first world problems. True. Man, that was a big dump, wasn't it? Mason says it was the biggest pump and dump. Yeah, I heard they're offering more shares. That was the big hit with them today. It really was a big pump and dump though, wasn't it? I had family that they all wanted to buy it like super high. And they wanted to do it when it first came on the market too. Buy it at like 50, 60 or 80 bucks. And I was like, guys, like, what are you doing? Like, just because it's Trump stock doesn't mean to buy it. I'm like, you guys are gonna get smoked. Good thing they actually listened that time. I don't know, King. How the hell do you turn that off? See, like, it always looks good. Like, King, it always looks great at first, and then when I go to take the picture, it, like, refocuses and, like, switches the camera, and then it's terrible. Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. A circle in the top left. Let's see. Oh, there is something for like the lighting that's a circle in the top left for me. Yeah, I wish Xbox. I don't know. I'll watch some videos on it or something. It's not a big deal, guys. We'll just get back into the market. I was just talking about it, though, because I've heard a lot of complaints from many other people, too. Like, I know it's not just me out here. What do you think about Amazon for today, Palmer said? Amazon. It was pretty bad at first, then went good. Now it's coming back down. I'm kind of neutral on them, honestly. Seems more choppy than anything. Yeah. Like, I want to be bullish on him, but with the way SPY just fell, it's hard to be. Exile says Google levels for sure. Let's check it. Big support probably in the short term, just like every other big tech stock lately. Yeah. We got decent support around 157. Another decent support / resistance around 158.50. Literally right where it's been chopping around now. And then overhead 160, of course, is where the main area of resistance is there on Google, so. Those are the levels here. I'm pretty neutral on this one as well today. Pretty choppy on the price action. Definitely nothing as good as I wanted to see. Jason said, is this today's low for the SPY? I sure hope not. I sure hope not. It's a big support, but it might just be. I'm going to be eyeing it up over the next couple hours, watching this support closely. I would think it retests. I don't know about right now. It looks like it might retest it now. But I would definitely watch this area for a retest. If it keeps holding this, then it might just be, but I sure hope it's not for the sake of price action. I want to see a bigger drop. And then this way, it starts to push like Microsoft lower, Apple lower. And they're actually doing... Microsoft was looking pretty damn rough right there. They're still not down to Friday's closing price yet, but Microsoft's roaring back down. The problem right now that I'm seeing with the market is that it's been very dip buy friendly lately, and I'm worried about this dip on the SPY today. Like, are people gonna finally get ran over on this one? I don't know. We'll see. It's a good support though. 512. It's been such a good dip buying market lately. It'd be sick to see a breakdown, but I'm sure most people are looking for a hold here at 512. Some people are out there probably like, Tom, like, why do you want the SPY to drop? And the main reason, short term, is it had a big move down with all the Middle East tensions and stuff. I think the floodgates could start to open. And when that happens, I mean, you know, VIX had a great move last week. If we see more good moves like this out of the VIX, we'll see great moves on options as well. And we'll see good moves going up, but not as good as like a big surprise to the downside where people are all freaked out. Tesla calls now. Let's see. It's holding once. Yeah, I could see calls being pretty good off 165. We talked about this spot earlier. Pretty good support. Like faked out a little bit below it, but it's been holding. Yeah, I could see some short-term calls here. Maybe like up to resistance and then back down for like a quick scalp. Maybe even hold it longer if the market holds 512. Tesla's been really having a mind of its own lately, though. It seems like it doesn't really give a shit what the market does lately. Let's check in on Ford. We haven't checked in on them in a little while. I like opportunities on Ford from time to time, but right now, it's falling, which is good. Getting closer to support. Let's switch over to Tilray on the daily too. Guys, I'm really eyeing up Tilray down here. If you guys missed the run up on Tilray last time and you want to own some marijuana stocks, or you're looking to make a small position or something on them, Tilray could be a good one right now at $1.82. Fairly good price on this one at the moment, in my opinion. Just realize that, like Mike says, if you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen, because these stocks are insanely volatile. For me, it's a buy and hold. You know, I wouldn't buy it and then sell it within a day or two. Like, you want to hold it for a good move. Honestly, for like legalization. I did June expiration, Zach said. I bought some longer term calls on Tilray. June expires, okay. Yeah, those are pretty good. I think it might be a little close on the time, but it'll be okay. Hopefully. We need a good bounce off the support short term. Let me take TSM off the book map. Someone's looking for Intel. Kush. Kush is looking for book map, okay. CUSH, guys. I didn't mean it the other way. Palmer, why is Palantir so doo-doo? That's pretty funny. Palantir. Yeah, you know, it's just been consolidating a lot. This is just how the market goes. Look at on Palantir's uptrend. I mean, it generally goes up for like 3 to 4 really good days, and then it'll have like a few really good moves, and then just chops around for months at a time. And right now, I guess it's just in the chop zone. But that's normal, you know, it's perfectly fine. Like, the uptrend could still be long-term and still be intact, but, you know, the stock might chop around and do all types of stuff short-term before going up. There's nothing to worry with Palantir. If you're a shareholder for the long-term, nothing to worry about. Short-term, it's not making for any good opportunities, in my opinion. Gosh. Gotta keep drinking water here this morning. Damn pollen. Go check in on Boeing. Oh, nice. They're down a little bit. Again. Man, on that daily, they are. That is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is the 11th red day in a row if today goes red. That's pretty bad. 11th red day in a row. That is pretty rough there. Hey, one thing I wanted to show you guys today. If you guys are out there and you are somebody that likes to buy shares and you like to evaluate companies and you actually like to evaluate them in a good fundamental way, looking at their revenue, looking at their total debt, looking at certain expenses, their price to sales ratio, what their profit margins are, maybe even calculating some of their growth for the longer term. Check out the video I'm sending in the chat for the Deep Value Club. It's a new thing that we have here at StockedUp. It's pretty awesome. I love the articles that Hunter makes. It gives you access to his articles where he talks about opportunities on stocks for the long term. And he talks about them in a very realistic way. You know, it's not like whenever we're talking about companies for the long term here, we're not just talking about like, you know, dip buying on a support or anything like that. We're talking about like the actual valuation of the company. Like why is it this price? Should it be this price? Where could the price be in the future with the same amount of growth or more growth? You know, it's pretty badass, guys. Check it out. The articles Hunter makes are pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, check it out. There's the links. Just threw them down there. It's a new thing we have. Most people don't even know we have it probably, but check it out. It's pretty badass. Gonna make sure people are more aware of that. There's got to be a lot of long-term players out there. And the good thing with the Deep Value Club is it's also pretty cheap for what it is too. Like you get access to the dashboard, you get access to everything for $30 a month or $249 a year. That's pretty cheap. Pretty cheap on something like that. Are you in with shares or options with Tilray, Tom? Just shares, Jacob. Just shares. Droid says, got my entry on Tilray at 1.90. Nice. Nolan said, how do I feel about the legalization of cannabis? I mean, I like it. I think it's a good thing that they do it. And it's about damn time at the end of the day. Really, like with all the states now that have it legalized. Even like one of the Missouri is like a pretty red state. You know, like, and even a lot of the states that people didn't think would legalize it are starting to legalize it. You know, it's something that just, it has to be done. It has to be done in the long run. It's going to take a while though. They're starting to get stuff going though. You know, they have that banking act that they're trying to get done still. That'll help these marijuana companies get loans and etc. That'll be awesome. Of course, they're trying to reschedule marijuana. Like, we all know that marijuana should not be in the same category as, like, fentanyl and shit. Like, come on now. Like, that's kind of whack, you know? I hate to, you know, I'm sorry if someone out there disagrees, but that is whack. That is not the right, no. That's just not right. And I think it's even higher or the same scheduling as like cocaine even. I mean, come on now. Alcohol should be higher than marijuana. That's like low key. But either way, it's one of those things where like it's gonna happen. It's just when. You know, how long is it gonna take? You know, how long? And will these companies truly benefit from it? I sure hope so. I think they could. But we'll see. Definitely gonna take a while, though. Definitely gonna take a while. Who knows? Maybe it'll get legalized while Trump's in there again. Maybe it'll get legalized with the next president. I don't know. We'll see. It's a big question mark, though. You never know. Hopefully Congress can get it done. And then if Congress does get it done, hopefully the president just signs it. Whoever it is, they just sign it and it's good to go. Palmer said it's a gateway drug according to Dare. Yeah. I mean, it probably is, like, low-key, but, yeah, anything's a gateway. Yeah, that's what I was just about to say, Mason. Alcohol's a gateway. Anything's a gateway. I'll tell you the biggest gateway is probably just not having a good mindset, you know? I'll be real with you guys. I know a lot of people that smoke the marijuana, and out of all the people that do that, I don't know any of them that do like worser drugs. None. But I'm sure there's a lot out there. But that's just my, I don't know any. Yeah, for real, Mason. What was some of those things that was going on in like the late 90s and like early 2000s or something? Oh man, the government had like big smear campaigns going on for it, didn't they? Or I don't know. Some of the older viewers here would probably have some funny stuff. I like it, Jerry. My drug of choice is trading stocks. Fuck yeah, Jerry. Now that's the answer right there. Oh man, Matthew even likes that.
All right, all right, all right.
That's a badass soul name, Jerry. All right, let's get back to that SPY. All right, started breaking under 512 a little bit, but it kind of faked. Kind of faked on us. Look at that. Little fake out. That'll happen from time to time. Now, QQQ held its low of day near perfectly, but check in on NVIDIA. Starting to sell back off. NVIDIA could be good to the downside if we start to see support break. I would say a good move under 893. I think a move under there, you could see a pretty safe move to like 891, 890 for like a really quick scalp opportunity. In and out quick. Unlike NVIDIA puts, I think that could be a fun one. You don't even have to get it down that far. Like I said, just to 890. Really. Only if support breaks, though, and it gives out. I like this, though. It's looking pretty weak right here. Stuart says, I smoked the green candles. I like it, Stuart. Smoke those candles. Just don't smoke the red ones. Unless, your puts, but then the puts will go green, so there you go. It's like don't eat the yellow snow. Don't hit the red candles, guys. Been watching Goldman Sachs, looking like it's trying to bounce off the 200 EMA on the 1 minute. Let's see, GS 200 EMA 1 min. I don't have the EMAs on here, but I wouldn't be surprised if it did bounce. It's right around support. Pulled back quite a bit. I wouldn't be surprised. I like the 200 EMA, Droid, and SMA. I do like that level. I don't plot them anymore. It's a little weird on TradingView too. They don't call it right. Good gold entry point. I am not looking at gold right now, Kevin. Not GOLD. You're talking about Barrick Gold, right? The one with like one of the good big money plays lately. Yeah, I'm really not looking at this one right now. I'm still going to give it a few more days before I start to look at it. I think it could get down to support in a pretty big way here in the short term. So that's kind of what I'm looking for here. On GOLD, pull back down to support. Yeah, he confirmed it is Barrick. Okay. No problem, Kevin. Yeah, I could just, there's been such a big explosion with gold lately. I could see it pulling back a little bit short term. Just having some volatility, especially with the dollar running up as much as it is in the short term. That's a pretty big run out of the dollar. It sounds weird, but well, it doesn't sound weird, but the dollar has been moving up with oil fairly well lately. Today, it's totally inversing it, but... I think I'm going to go make the move today, guys. I think I'm going to go after the Costco membership today. A lot of you are probably like, oh, great. Yeah, it's pretty funny, though. Costco, you know. I want to get in on those hot dogs, guys. That's really all I want. That's really what I want, is the hot dogs. Gas at Costco by me is $2.89. I didn't even think about the gas. Droid's like, only now. Yeah, I've never... Oh, no, I did actually. I had a Costco membership. My big thing is I'm just hoping it's not really annoying. You know, I do get annoyed with, like, places being too crowded. So I'm hoping that it's not too crowded at Costco, but we'll see. Do you guys have one? Should I get the, is the good membership worth it, or like, should I just get with the basic one? I don't know. I used to have it, but I only went like one time. I want to go buy some gold. That's really what I'm after. No, I'm kidding. That is pretty whack, though. Did you guys see that they sell, like... I forgot how much it is now. Like, $2 billion of, $2 billion of gold already or something? It was insane. Let's see, Mason's saying 3,000 a year. Let me calculate out how much I spend. Let's see. Yep, I gotta go executive, I guess. I went over that one quick. There's a calculator on Costco. Really? Oh, that's cool. Okay. Well, yep, I guess executive's the way to go. Don't go on the weekends, especially Sunday. Sounds good, Kevin. Yeah, I'll make sure not to do that. Oh. Executive gives you 2%. I see now. I thought maybe there was just something better with it or something, like free delivery or something. I didn't know. That sucks. Well, hey, I just went to their website for a second, check it out. You know, I do see they have an offer right now, like a Southwest Airlines gift card, a $500 gift card, but it only costs $450. So you're saving 50 bucks. I guess if you guys plan on traveling, check that out. It's kind of funny. It says you can buy 5 of them. What the? So you could save like 250 bucks? That's not bad. Get those ribs at the hot section. Hey, sounds good. Man, Spy, quit chopping around 512. Come on. Wow. QQQ has a major support. It keeps bouncing off this level. Guys, place an alert down here. Maybe look at some puts. If this alert breaks at like 438.60, hell yeah. Gonna be eyeing up the puts there. A pretty big spot. pretty big spot. The ribs at the hot section. That sounds kind of good. I just want to go get the hot dog. That's all I want. All right. Yeah, QQQ, a lot of movement. Gonna go look at the SM bot here. We haven't looked at it too much today. Calling out coin puts like crazy at the moment. COIN. What is up with that? And hey, who's ready for that Bitcoin halving event this week? It keeps getting pushed back, but it looks like Friday at 8:45 p.m. Central Time. I think CDT Central, right? Yeah, Central. 4 hours and 10 minutes away. Or 4 days, 10 hours away. 651 blocks remaining till it hits 840,000. It's a pretty big number. Hey, what's up, CM? That definitely looked interesting there. What language was that? I'm just curious. Asking for ANF puts Abercrombie and Fitch. Finch. No, Fitch. Yeah. Hey, QQQ's breaking down, guys. Go check it. Yeah, I actually like ANF puts, CM. I like this one quite a bit. Support's giving out. I could see it starting to trend down more towards like $100. I like it quite a bit. Oh, nice. That was Thai. Okay. Cool, cool. I wish I could read that. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll be in it. Yeah, I do like ANF puts, though, quite a bit. That's looking pretty good. It wouldn't be for a day trade, but I do like swinging it for a little bit. All right, let's go switch to QQQ as it broke down. It broke that LOD, low of day, so we better see a decent run here. Better not fake out like the damn SPY did. Although SPY's breaking down now again, too. Good, good, good. Maybe we'll see some good volatility come in here finally. Look at Apple consolidating like crazy on support. Let's go. Xbox said I like Thai chilies. Nice heat, but not overwhelming. You know, I would actually love to take a trip to like Thailand, just everywhere around there, and just embrace the food, you know? It looks so good. I'm a big fan of cooking and cooking shows and stuff. I really like Gordon Ramsay a lot. And I watch him like travel to these countries and do the cooking and shit with like the locals and stuff. I love it. I think it's badass a lot of the time. And I really like that kind of food too. One of my favorite kinds. Speaking of that, I had sushi now for 3 days in a row the past 3 days. Kind of weird to say that I've ate that much of it, but I know that's not necessarily Thai food, but just throwing it out there, I thought it was weird. All right, 277 support on CRM. Looking at puts on the SM bot with them. Not bad. Even DJT puts are on the SM bot. Guys, now that's funny again. Jason said, you're still alive? Yeah. I love sushi, man. I love it. Yes, sir. Let me show you a picture of the one that I've been getting a lot lately. Well, I don't know. They're not even having pictures of it. One's called like the TNT roll, though. That's it. The TNT roll. Here we go with the food again. I wonder if there's a ticker TNT. That would be pretty sick, wouldn't it, guys? Having a stock come on the market called TNT. What if they dealt with, like, sulfur or something? Or, like, something explosive? That would be sick. Like a bomb maker. I like that scene from SpongeBob with those pies that were bombs. He's like, you thought this was food? These are bombs from the bomb factory. That was one of the funnier episodes, right?
Shake that monkey. Just like that. Now drop it low. Now bring it back. Shake that monkey. Just like that. Now drop it low. Now bring it back. Shake that monkey. Just like that.
SpongeBob the goat. It's a good song. No question in that. Yes, sir. All right, Microsoft, let's go. Come on now. Just chopping around with the SPY. How's Tessie holding up through this downtrend? They're actually holding up better than some of the other stocks out there. A lot better. Now, granted, Tesla has not really been following the market much lately. It still will, but obviously it hasn't been the biggest thing here. All right, guys. Hey, we're going to go ahead and call the stream here. I really appreciate you all joining up, though, this morning. It's been a fun day out here overall. A lot of good movement. I know that the SPY, overall, the move was kind of boring lately, but the overall move down today has been pretty hot. Oh, there we go. Starting to run down. Can't end now. Gotta watch the volatility here. Maiden said, thanks, Tom. Have a good one. You too, man. And that goes to everybody out there. Have a great one. Have a great day. If you're new to the stream, make sure you hit that sub. I go live every morning at market open. As long as the market's open, I will be live unless I am deathly ill. Some days it be like that, though. Mahalos. Hey, let's go. From Hawaii out here. Nice. Hell yeah, have a great day, guys. Liking this little breakdown with the SPY, though, and QQQ breaking support, too. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Watch those put opportunities here today. Keep watching those put opportunities. Obviously, if something changes, you know, adapt to calls, but like look at Microsoft, like quadruple bottom right here at 422, about to give out with the SPY falling down. Could be pretty fun. Could be pretty fun. Hell yeah, Xbox. Appreciate that. Let's go, guys. Appreciate the kind words. You guys keep me going. You keep me going. Hell yeah, let's go, though, guys. I'll talk to you later. Have a fantastic rest of your Monday. Kick the week off right. You know, kick it off good. I'll see you in the Discord. Make sure you check out tonight's video as well. Video's gonna be pretty good. A lot of good plays here for the rest of the day today and tomorrow. See you guys.